there's something about my generation, and especially the generation coming after me, that are not engaged and invested in the word as much as we've seen perhaps in past generations. And why is that? Um, there was a comment that a young man made with Stuart in after we'd released our very first set of videos for Following Messiah. I think this kid was 11 or 12 years old, and he came up to Stuart and said, "You made the Bible cool."
That's good.
And and it's like, well, the Bible is cool all by itself. Like it doesn't need my help. But to get in his mind to put the Bible in the same category that he puts things that he thinks are cool,
Yeah.
like that is an accomplishment. And we're glad to be able to do that. The Bible is cool and it's rich and powerful and life-changing. And we want young and old to have that same kind of, oh, look at this. I want this is a page turner. I want to, read about what happens next.
Do you have people on your staff who are uh, Gen Z, for example, that can help you understand the generation?
I think so. I have a hard time figuring out the age bracket of that. I think I am right on the edge of millennial, right? But we do have I say a young man. He's in his mid 20s now. Um, right now, he's probably one of the youngest on our team. And yet, when we do focus group our content, as it's in its final days of post production, we like to get people of a variety of ages.
Good.
I do show it to my kids. I've got an 11, a 9, and an almost 7-year old, and they've been watching my content, since the early days, because I want to see what's keeping their attention. When do they seem to be, pulling back? What kind of questions do they have? Does it make sense to them? Um, and yeah, we're not trying to modify the message. We're not trying to change the Bible. It's perfect. We can trust it. God has provided it for us, and it's survived millennia. But we're trying to, and everyone knows this, when you communicate, how you communicate is important. Um, it's not just what you're trying to say, but how you present it to an audience, and that's what we're trying to refine with each project that we do.
Do you try to bring in an application at the end? So now that you
We
know
do.
this, uh-huh.
That's right. Yeah, and not simply at the end. We try to sprinkle it throughout. Now, when you watch the Following the Messiah series, we very much have a very clear, application at the end.